Hello, my name is Maciej Laskowski. I'm from Lublin University of Technology, and I would like to tell you something about usability. There are several different approaches of defining usability. Moreover, there are also several myths about what usability really is and what it does. In this video, I would like to debunk some of those myths, and I'd like to explain my understanding of the notion of usability. Myth number one. Usability is difficult and it's meant to make an application usable by dumb, aka everyday users. As you can see, users see the programmers as aliens, as someone who's on a different level of seeing the world, of understanding everything. The same applies to programmers who see users as dumb cavemen. So the main idea of usability is to connect those two worlds. Myth number two. Usability has to be done at any cost. This myth will be illustrated by a great comic by okcancel.com. I recommend you to see the whole archive of this comic because it generally illustrates all the problem people who are working with usability and accessibility will come across. Myth number three. Everyone cares about usability and accessibility. This myth is the first one to be debunked by anyone who starts working in usability and accessibility. Myth number four. Usability tests are foolproof. If something is labeled usable, then it is. Myth number five. You have to follow all the rules. Period. As you can see, you cannot always make everyone happy. Your software and your design should be good enough to suit the needs of the majority of your users. It's almost impossible to get everyone satisfied. Myth number six. Usability has to be gained at any cost. Myth number seven. User-centered designs leads to engagement, engagement to fun, fun leads to... Gamification is the notion which gains major popularity these days. It's not possible to gamify everything. People who work in user engagement and the user experience departments should be aware of that. Okay, we have debunked some of those myths, what usability is, what usability isn't. In most simple definition, usability is the ease of use and learnability of the human-made object. International Standard Organization defines usability as the extent to which a product can be used by specified users to achieve specified goals with effectiveness, efficiency and satisfaction in the specified context of use. Nielsen and Schneiderman have written separately about the framework of system acceptability, which usability is a part of a broader notion, usefulness. Usability is composed of 5 different factors: learnability, efficiency, memorability, errors, and satisfaction. Learnability tries to answer the question how easy it is for users to accomplish basic tasks for the first time they encounter the design. Efficiency asks the question, once users have learned the design, how quickly can they perform tasks? Memorability. When users return to the design after a period of not using it, how easily can they re-establish proficiency? Errors. How many errors do users make? How severe they are? And how easily can those users recover from the errors? Satisfaction. How pleasant is to use the design? We can also try to understand usability as a functionality. Usability is a non-functional requirement, and as other non-functional requirements, it cannot be directly measured. Well, it's not necessarily true, but nevertheless, it must be quantified by means of indirect measures of attributes such as the number of reported problems with the ease of use of a system. And another comic to illustrate the problem. As you can see, there are no out-of-the-box answers. Each problem has to be dealt with separately. There are some ISO standards considering the usability. One of those standards is ISO TR 16982 2002, called Ergonomics of Human System Interaction, Usability Methods Supporting Human-Centered Design. This standard provides information on human-centered usability methods that can be used for design and evaluation. It details the advantages, disadvantages, and other factors relevant to using each usability method. It explains the implication of the stage of the life cycle and the individual project characteristics for the selection of usability methods and provides examples of usability methods in context. The main disadvantage of this standard is that it's mainly for project managers, not for the developers. ISO 9241 is a multi-part standard that covers a number of aspects of people working with computers. Although originally it was entitled Ergonomic Requirements for Office Work with Visual Display Terminals, it has been retitled to the more generic Ergonomics of Human System Interaction. Okay, I hope that this short video showed you what usability is and what usability isn't, and that I successfully debunked some of the myths concerning usability. Thank you very much for your attention.